What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dominic Rich. It was snowing a while ago and I wanted to make the video in the snow, but it was a bit too loud with all the airplanes and stuff. I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to put myself through that torture, and I don't want to put you through that torture either. Maybe I'm putting you through torture right now by you watching this video, you know what I'm saying? But guys, the Carabao Cup quarterfinals, it's over. The results are in. We had one game yesterday between Liverpool and Aston Villa. Aston Villa B-team defeated the Liverpool youngsters 5-0. Liverpool actually played a match today in the Club World Cup, defeated Monterrey 2-1. So they preferred to take their strongest team to that competition. Didn't even mix it up one bit. They just said, FA, screw you. We're going to go to the Club World Cup with all our best players because you didn't want to give us the postponement for the fixture in order for us to play a better squad and actually give ourselves a chance to win the damn thing. And Liverpool were quite impressive in the two matches that they played up until yesterday. But they did put out a very, very good effort, valiant effort by the youngsters. I made a video covering that, so you could go check that out on the channel. Man United 3, Colchester United 0. Goals from Rashford, an own goal from one of the Colchester players, and Anthony Martial chipping in with a goal as well. I was surprised to see Nemanja Matic in the starting 11. Haven't heard of him for quite a while. He's probably on the way out. Maybe he's going to Inter or one of those clubs in Italy. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and his boys are through to the semis. And guess who they would face? My team, Manchester City, in the semi-finals. It will be a two-legged semi-final played early January and late January for the second leg. And the first leg will be at Old Trafford. We have business to take care of against United. They defeated us in the league this season, and we need to take our revenge out on our neighbors. And I think we're going to be doing it. We have to feel the full strength squad in those games because United are going to come full strength, I know. So we need to handle business. Definitely. No other way to put it. But before I get to our game, Leicester City and Everton played to a 2-2 draw. The game was forced into a penalty shootout where Kasper Schmeichel saved Everton's 2 penalties. But before we get to the penalty shootout, 2-2. Maddison and Johnny Evans put in Leicester 2 up early on in the match, and then there was a goal by, who scored Everton's goal? Tom Davies, and a late goal by Leighton Baines, the veteran, to push the game to penalty shootouts. But Kasper Schmeichel was a hero. Cenk Tosun penalty was saved, and then Maddison's penalty was saved as well. I didn't see Maddison's penalty, so I don't know if he missed it or if it was saved. But I know Leighton Baines, his penalty was saved again by Kasper Schmeichel. Leicester ended up winning the penalty shootout 4-2. So congrats to Leicester, Brendan Rodgers, to moving on to the semis. Hard luck to Duncan Ferguson and Everton for not doing so. And I think that will be Duncan Ferguson's final match in charge as interim manager of Everton. I think they're going to announce Carlo Ancelotti as the official manager in a few hours. I think it will happen. I can't quite remember if it will be Leicester playing at home first versus Aston Villa, or Aston Villa playing at home first versus Leicester City. I kind of had so many things in my head to remember that I forgot who's going to play the first leg at home. Everything I just talked about, guys, is off the head top. Every single thing. Nothing. No book, nothing in my hand. I'm telling you. So, everything off the top. Our game, though. Oxford United 1, Manchester City 3. It was not an easy game. Pep Guardiola fielded an experimental 11, but I like that he did that, and it just shows how much depth our squad have. Claudio Bravo in goal, failed to keep a clean sheet, but that's all right. Taylor Harwood-Bellis and Eric Garcia at the back, 18 years old and 17 years old, I think Taylor Harwood-Bellis is. Left back, Zinchenko. I don't know if it was Zinchenko playing left back or Angelino. To be honest, I think it was Angelino playing left back, Zinchenko further ahead. Right back, João Cancelo scoring his first goal in Man City's colours. He opened the scoring, 22nd minute or so. We were 1-0 at halftime. There was Phil Foden, Rodri, and Bernardo Silva in the middle. Raheem Sterling, Mahrez, and one of Zinchenko or Angelino up top over on the left. Not sure who played where, seriously. And we had Gabriel Jesus coming off the bench, Adrian Bernabe, and Ilkay Gundogan. Early in the second half, Oxford equalized. I think his name is Taylor. That was a good goal. Caught us sleeping. Quick free kick there taken by Baptiste. And they caught us napping. Really, really good G. Put past Bravo, who couldn't do anything about that. Raheem Sterling scored in the 50th minute. Tap in, nicely crossed in by Angelino. And then Gabriel Jesus came off the bench to set up Raheem Sterling for his second. He has been our top scorer in all competitions this season. He was the captain on the day. He played up top, and it was a good game. It was a very good game. Raheem Sterling, man of the match. But for the second goal, I love that we played the ball out from the back and just took it and walked it straight into Oxford United's goal. But Oxford United at home, very intimate settings. The fans came out, and the manager, Carl Robinson, never gave up. They played with heart, and they made a game of it. They weren't pushed over. They weren't pushed over. They weren't pushed over. They weren't a pushover, and they really fought hard. But in the end, quality prevailed. And as I always say, quality will always prevail in the end, or maybe if you're lucky on the day. But it was a very, very well-managed game by Man City. But Oxford, they pushed us hard. They pushed us hard. No wonder they're challenging to get promoted to the championship. So all the best in the rest of the season, Oxford United. You guys deserve that respect. But it would be Man City, Pep Guardiola moving on. This could also be Mikel Arteta's final match on the touchline alongside Pep Guardiola. He has been heavily linked with the job at Arsenal, and I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen. Is it the right move? I don't think it's the right move. I think Arteta should have stayed by Pep's side until the end of Pep's tenure. No, maybe not until the end of his tenure, but he should have stayed there and, just refine his management skills a bit more. I could be wrong, but it's just my opinion. I don't think Arsenal are making the right move there. You going from Arsene Wenger. You didn't transition well from Wenger. You brought in Unai Emery. He's out. You have Freddie Ljungberg there as interim manager. And then he's not doing such a great job. And then you're going to go to Mikel Arteta. Doesn't make any sense to me at all. Doesn't make any sense. They should have brought in someone with a little bit more experience, with the know-how. But maybe they just want to just start fresh and do so with a former player, Arteta. But Arteta played more games, spent more seasons as an Everton player. So you would think he would be linked to the Everton job more than the Arsenal job. But no, Arsenal seems like they're going to get Mikel Arteta. So good luck to Arteta. All the best. All the best. You will come up against Pep Guardiola later in the season if you do get the job. But it would be sad to see him go over there and fail when he could have stayed at Man City and actually, continue his learning. Seriously. He's still a student, Arteta. And I think Arsenal are making a big gamble there. Really big gamble. And for your first official managerial stint, you go into a big club like Arsenal. That's the thing. That's the thing. I don't think this... oh, man. But let's see. Let's see how it works out. It may just work out in the best, for the best. So, the semi-finals. City versus United. Leicester versus Aston Villa. If I have to give early predictions, I'm going to say Leicester. And I'm going to say United are going to get the better of us across two legs. I think so. I'm not going to jinx us. I'm going to say United. I think Pep Guardiola he's going to experiment again. And United are going to come full strength and spank us. It's not going to be a three-peat. It ain't going to be a three-peat in the Premier League nor in the League Cup. That's just my humble opinion. If it works out that we do win the three-peat in both, I know people are going to say I'm crazy for that. Well, so be it. Feather in Pep Guardiola's cap. But guys, just wanted to give you an update, share my thoughts on the Carabao Cup quarterfinal results, reaction to the semi-final draw. I just wanted to do it exactly where I'm at right now. I don't want to get home after a long 12-hour day and actually go back in the studio and have to do all this heavy lifting again. I'm going to do it right here, raw and uncut, straight off the top. But guys, let me know your thoughts on the Carabao Cup results. If your team made it, congrats. If your team didn't, hard luck. Especially to you Liverpool fans. I think you guys were hard done. The FA should have given you guys a postponement and allowed you guys to, it should have really allowed you guys to play your full strength. Well, your preferred team. Let's say that. They had time. They could have done the draw still, and they had time. To be honest. To be completely honest. But guys, I'm going on way too long. Thanks for watching. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. Visit cardsplug.com/dominicrichfc. Use the coupon code dominicrichfc to get yourself 15% off. It's not too late to get yourself a Christmas present or get a friend one as well. So, from your boy Dominic Rich, thanks for watching. Peace out. Rich Squad.